This is ReplicantPhish. Welcome back to Fish Philosophy. Hope you're doing well. What does benching mean in dating terms? Not benching as in how much you can lift and bench press, but benching. In some way, you can say benching is a form of friend zoning. But benching itself means when someone doesn't want to date you, but they still want you to be there, and they don't want you to date anyone else. In other words, a sort of limbo they want to keep you in, to have you as an option. Now admittedly, all of these words are annoying, all these damned words, but it does help to identify key aspects of certain things. As in friend zoning. Friend zoning is a big topic. You can talk about many aspects of friend zoning where some people are friend zoned and they'd never have a chance. And then you have people that are friend zoned and they may have a chance, but just not yet. In a sense, you could say that is benching, where the option's always open when the person that's being desired, when their options have, let's say, faded and now they need to fall back on the person they had friend zoned. So it is very much like having someone on a string, having them dangling and them being controlled like a puppet almost. Now the reason I believe terms like this are becoming more popularized, like ghosting, benching, friend zoning and all that crap, for however old certain things are, the new wording of them is simply because of the changing of certain things. So obviously we would get many new words to go along with the new crap that's going on. So with benching, you can see in a sense how many men have been and could be and will be benched in the future. They will be sitting down waiting, some men waiting, for a woman to then choose him, and then it's his turn. And this is why I say, and it makes so much sense, that she's not yours, it's just your turn. Because benching itself, this new word, it actually explains part of that meaning, that we as men, we have turns. Thus you can understand benching, for the most part, would be something a woman could do to men, many men, and have many men benched, waiting for her. So once again, this is why certain men understand, well, it is a turn. She's not mine. It's just my turn. And then some men hope they're even lucky enough, if that's the right word to use, lucky enough to actually get a turn. For some men, they would wait so long to damn get a turn that in a sense they will bench themselves for this woman for however long, until she is ready. So in terms of dating, it is good to know where you stand, who you are to this person. Is this person using you? Are you just a tool to this person? And the thing is, it also creates an air of distrust, not just benching, but other things as well. And when you understand certain things, it does create an air of distrust where you'd think, do I even trust this woman to even be around her for that long? What is the point? Because maybe, but not definitely, one of many things could be happening. One of many things could be at play. Whereas some assume they're dating this woman, some may question whether they're the only person dating this woman. And this is why I also say, as men, live your life the way you want to live it. Have fun if you want to, bust and move, or forget that entirely and focus on yourself. The overall point is to not only focus on yourself, but value yourself enough to see this crap, to not commit so much emotionally where you fall for this woman, where you're falling for women constantly, where you're falling for any woman. In modern times, falling for a woman is not really a good option for a man. Having fun with her is an option. Falling for her is not really. Because nowadays, men that fall are literally falling and failing in their falling. Because with the falling, there are so many manipulations nowadays that it is almost a mind F of the things people can and do to each other. And how simple things, something as simple as benching, could have lasting effects on certain people. Think about this. Think of how many men have been in that friend zone, benched, for a very long time, waiting for a woman that does not want him to go anywhere else. and maybe hindering him from going anywhere else. Yet this man is actually a decent man that may have been a good man for some decent woman somewhere. But because he's being held back in this control system of the bench, it stops him from living his life to the fullest. Because think about this as well. This man may want to travel the world, go far and see many things. But because of his desire for her, he still hangs around, he still stays here, in that place, in that city, in that country, in that small town or village, whatever, simply because he has hope that one day he will get with this woman. He will one day emerge out of the friend zone, and then it will be his turn. You see, one thing I have learned about certain women is they do like to, in a sense, own you. Which is ironic because they will tell you that you don't own them. But it's funny because they will act and try to own you as a man. To control you. Certain women will try to lock you down. And even women that won't sleep with you will still want to keep you there, hanging around, just in case. So one day you can be a captain, you can be a Captain Save a Garden tool, you can be that man. Pick up the pieces, sloppy seconds, thirds, 45ths. He wouldn't really say 45ths, but you know what I mean? Or you can be a man, now, today, to understand that's a place you will never be, or to understand if that's a place you're in now, to get the hell out of that place, off your damned knees, and stop kissing her butt, no matter how much you may want to. I often say to run, flee, run for your lives, for many reasons. In some cases, men should understand if you've been benched by a woman, this woman, that woman here, run from that damned woman. That, once again, is another form of control. And for however much women don't want to be controlled, how they love to control. Be your own damned beacon in that darkness. But do not be the fool sitting on the bench with a bunch of other men waiting to be chosen. Choose your damn self. Focus. Observe. Remember, the world is yours. Have a nice day.